Okay, so first up, if we can just maybe look, there was a time when everyone thought the cloud was, the answer to everyone's storage problems, and now there's perhaps been a bit of a backlash. Can you perhaps tell us where we are with cloud versus in-house at the moment?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think the trend for unclouding or declouding, as it's been termed, is a real trend. We're seeing that as an organisation. In fact, with some of our marketing and proposition is really to pick up on that, what we call sticker shock, which is the extremely large monthly bills that some organisations are now getting from their public cloud provider. So where we're at with the whole thing is that the future is about a hybrid model where data at rest or more dormant data, typically in most organisations maybe 80% of all the data, is on-premise in a secure archive, and the more active data is typically in the cloud. So we're beginning to see that really, that model, and we're ready to embrace that model.
Okay, and I guess alongside the cloud sort of hype, we had SSDs that were, again, I guess mainly the vendors of those were telling us that everything was going to be stored on SSDs. People have perhaps moved a little bit away from that, but how do you see, is this a sort of another hybrid model people are looking at, or how do you see the tiering storage?
Yeah, I think that's the key point. It's all about tiering. I think the industry, the storage industry specifically, and this goes right through the end user level and also the channel supplying those end users, have been a little bit confused in recent years. There's been too much choice, too many vendors, some of them pushing new technologies, notably flash, SSD, and obviously that does bring clear performance benefits, but there are plenty of applications where that technology and that performance isn't required. So what we're beginning to see is genuine tiering of data, with the most rapidly accessed data and more commonly accessed data on obviously the most performant tier, typically flash. Also then using traditional spinning disk, using tape, old school tape, as well as the cloud. And I think we've seen with various data management and content management software vendors and solutions in the last couple of years, the whole thing beginning to really deliver the old tiered storage that frankly we've been talking about for more than 20 years, but no one's really done properly. I think now that is the mainstream, and it is all sorts of technology: flash, disk, tape, and of course the public cloud.
And just finally, maybe, are most or all of these decisions being driven purely by price, or are there other considerations, maybe like GDPR, industry regulations and stuff? What sort of the main decisions?
Yeah, we really see two major drivers in that space. Both, as you say, price, which is all around the monthly or quarterly fees that you're paying to AWS or Azure, and the need to reduce those fees, not just in terms of the monthly invoice, but also the price of retrieving and the simplicity of retrieving data from the public cloud. And then we're also seeing increasing need for some organisations, not just around GDPR, but around their own industry regulation, to securely store their data on-premise, for which we have a very secure, very data integrity, secure archive product that we promote into that space, which is going very well.
Okay, that's great. Thanks very much for your time.
Thank you very much.